Laptop computer, take a listen. There's a voluntary recall of some of the company's 15-inch MacBook Pro models. At issue is the battery inside the laptops that Apple says could overheat and become a safety risk. The recall is aimed at MacBook Pro models sold mainly between September 2015 and February of 2017. Apple has dedicated a website for customers to check if their computer is eligible for a free battery. Last month, musician White Panda tweeted a video that showed his MacBook Pro after it exploded into flames.
Richard, a local Airbnb host, tells me she's had 2 cancellations in just the last 24 hours due to concerns over the coronavirus.
Just extra sanitizing and bleach and just making sure, everything's sprayed down with Lysol, just as a precaution.
With restrictions being placed on travel around the world, local Airbnb host Bethany Giles says she's had 2 cancellations in just the last 24 hours.
One for this weekend for the Spartan race that was postponed, and then another where a couple was just returning home early to avoid any further travel.
Now Airbnb has created more flexible reservations, a new program which will include 3 major changes. Hosts who are willing to offer refunds on cancellations will benefit from Airbnb increasing visibility for the host listing to drive new bookings. Guests will also have filters that make it easier to find and book accommodation options based on either flexible, moderate, or strict cancellation policies. Lastly, for bookings made now through June 1st, if guests need to cancel and are not due a refund, the company will refund that fee as a travel coupon, which can be used on a future trip. Airbnb says the changes are aimed at giving travelers more peace of mind when booking and helping hosts secure more reservations in the long run.
Hello everyone, today I want to discuss with you about the small tech literature of Xiaomi car. As everyone knows, Xiaomi is not only famous for its products, but also for its marketing. For example, Xiaomi Motors aims to become the fastest 4-door production car on the surface. Those who don't know think that seeing the big word on it means that the Xiaomi car is the fastest, most produced car on the surface, but forget the goal to become on it. Similarly, Xiaomi cars are equipped with 2200 mAh Xiaomi Super Steel as standard. If it were an outsider, they would think it was some high-tech new material. But if you look at the bottom of the poster, you will find a small line. It means is that Xiaomi Super Steel is just the name of the research and development material, not the so-called high-tech material. In the follow presentation, I will discuss it with you in detail.
So hi, I'm Morten, CEO of Maxis. With me is Dushan, Head of Consumer Services. And we're speaking to you live in the Maxis office in KL. We want to share some updates on the Maxis plan with you. We're committed to listen well to our customers, not just the surveys in big numbers, but to individual customers. And lately, our call center and social media have been alive with many negative opinions on Maxis. Of course, this has concerned us. But very recently, the market has moved on, focused on providing much more data. We have been preparing our own offerings, but we have taken too much time because we wanted to add more great features than just more data. While we were developing these new plans, some individual customers had tailored plans offered to them. And this has angered some of you, and it also doesn't fit with our company's commitment to fairness and transparency. So we were late in responding to you, and we treated individual customers differently, and for that, we're sorry. But we're also very excited about what we are doing now.
We will actually be launching our upgraded plans later this month, but I'd like to now announce that all our existing one-plan customers will automatically be upgraded to much higher data quotas, and we mean much higher for the same price. For example, our Maxis One customers with 1 GB will move to 5 GB, and customers with 3 GB will now get 8 GB. Unlike many other new plans in the market, we're not limiting these benefits just to new customers, but to all existing Maxis One customers. In addition to these quota upgrades, we'll be announcing further innovations that will enable our customers to do a lot more with their data on our network.